In recent weeks, China has faced powerful storms and record-breaking rainfall. These disasters affected both southern and northern provinces. From Typhoon Wifa in Guangdong and Hong Kong to historic floods in Baoding near Beijing, extreme weather is sweeping across the country. This is not just another rainy season. It is a warning, a wake-up call for all of us. More than 19,000 people were forced to evacuate in northern China. Cities flooded, roads collapsed, power outages followed. In the south, strong winds and rain tore down scaffolding and trees. Flights were canceled, homes were damaged, thousands sheltered in emergency centers. These events show how climate change is making storms stronger and more unpredictable. Every region is now at risk. Everyone, cities, villages, families, must be ready. We need to stay informed, act early, and work together. This is about saving lives. Typhoon Wifa struck southern China with force. In Taishan, strong winds tore through the city. In Hong Kong, gusts reached over 160 kilometers per hour. Rain poured down, over 100 millimeters in just 3 hours. More than 450 trees were uprooted. Bamboo scaffolding collapsed. Roads flooded. Over 80,000 travelers had flights delayed or canceled. At least 250 people had to take shelter in emergency centers. Dozens were injured. This storm is a reminder. In modern cities, even small delays in response can lead to major damage. Rapid urban growth has outpaced disaster planning in many areas. We must teach people how to stay safe, know where to go, listen to official alerts, always be prepared before a storm hits. Resilience begins with awareness. Preparation saves lives. After Typhoon Wifa weakened, many people thought the worst was over, but danger remained. In Guangxi, Hainan, and Fujian, heavy rain continued. Flash floods followed. Hillsides gave way. Roads turned to rivers. Emergency alerts were issued overnight. Rain soaked the soil. Landslides struck without warning. Entire villages faced risk. This shows that storms do not end when the wind stops. Floods and landslides often come later, especially at night. We must stay alert even after the storm passes. Do not return home too soon. Avoid rivers, hills, and flood zones. Listen to local authorities. Share warnings with neighbors. One moment of caution can prevent tragedy. In Baoding, Hebei province, rain fell like never before. In just one day, nearly 450 millimeters of rain poured down. That's almost the same as a full year's rainfall. Over 19,000 people were evacuated. Roads were destroyed. Bridges collapsed. Power was lost. Farmland vanished underwater. Rescue teams worked non-stop to bring people to safety. Beijing, just nearby, also faced flood warnings. Officials told people to avoid travel. Low-lying areas were at high risk. Cities that never feared water are now vulnerable. Urban flooding is becoming more common. Drainage systems are not built for this kind of rain. We must invest in better infrastructure, stronger systems, smarter planning. What happened in Baoding could happen anywhere. We must be ready before the water comes. In central China, the rain did not stop. Provinces like Henan, Hubei, and Guizhou were hit hard. Floodwaters swept through towns and cities. At least 9 people lost their lives. 8 are still missing. Tens of thousands were forced to flee their homes. In Guizhou, entire mountain roads collapsed. In Hubei, rain reached 350 millimeters in just 12 hours. Cars were swept away. Buildings were flooded. Schools and hospitals were closed. These are not rare events anymore. We need more than warnings. We need early evacuation plans. We need shelters. We need trained volunteers. In every community, safety must come first. Lives depend on it. Since June, red alerts have been issued across China. From Sichuan to Qinghai, from Henan to Liaoning, heavy rain has hit hard. In some places, rivers rose more than 2 meters above danger level. Dikes broke, fields flooded, homes were lost. People had no time to escape. This is not just about rain. It's about preparation. It's about knowing your risk. It's about local action. Everyone must know what to do when an alert comes, where to go, how to protect your family. Communities that prepare survive. Those that wait often don't. Let's not wait.
Coming down. Kailangan po natin lumangoy. Hey, rider.
Floods are not the only danger. In many places, the land itself becomes deadly. In Guangxi and Guizhou, heavy rain caused massive landslides. Houses were buried, roads vanished. People had only minutes to run. In the mountains, danger can strike fast. One hillside can become a river of mud. Entire villages can disappear. We must map landslide zones, post warning signs, limit construction in danger areas, and train people to evacuate quickly. When the land moves, seconds count. Floods don't just take lives, they take livelihoods. In 2025, China's farmers have lost thousands of hectares of crops. Rice, corn, vegetables, all destroyed. Livestock swept away, farm tools ruined. The damage is worth billions of yuan. Families who depend on farming are now in crisis. We must protect our agriculture, build better drainage, use flood-resistant crops, teach farmers new safety methods. Without food security, no nation can thrive. Why is this happening more often? The answer is climate change. Warmer air holds more moisture. That means more intense rain, longer storms, higher risk of flooding. In June 2025, global temperatures were 1.3 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. That's dangerous. These floods are not accidents. They are signals. They are warnings. And they will keep coming. We must act now, reduce emissions, build resilient cities, and prepare our people. This is not the weather we used to know. This is the new normal. In many places, the government acted fast. Over 30,000 people were evacuated. Rescue teams worked around the clock. Dikes were reinforced. Temporary shelters were opened. This response saved lives. But more must be done. Every province needs a full disaster plan. Every village needs early warning tools. Every school needs safety drills. We must go from reacting to preparing, from waiting to leading. The next storm will not wait for us. Disaster readiness begins at home. Every family should have an emergency kit: food, water, flashlights, a first aid box, power banks, important documents in a waterproof bag. Know your local shelter. Know the warning signs. Don't wait to evacuate. Teach your children, talk to your neighbors, share emergency contacts. A little preparation can save your life.
落到天了，是啊，上来，水上来，天棚啊，老棚啊。
During a disaster, the right information can save lives. That's why media must share accurate, timely updates. No rumors, no panic, no fear. Social media must be used carefully. Only trust official sources. Help stop fake news. Information is power. And in a flood, it's a lifeline. Our cities must adapt. We need better drainage systems, stronger riverbanks, flood-ready housing, emergency exits in buildings. In rural areas, we need forest buffers, slope reinforcement, safe evacuation paths. Resilience is not about fear. It's about smart design, long-term investment, and putting people first. You don't need to be a hero to save lives. If you see someone in danger, help them. If you know an elderly neighbor, check on them. If you have supplies, share them. During a disaster, kindness is courage. Join a volunteer team, learn first aid, spread awareness. Together, we can be stronger than any storm. The floods of 2025 have tested China like never before. From the coasts of Guangdong to the hills of Hebei, from the mountains of Guizhou to the cities of Beijing, water has come. But so has courage, so has action, so has unity. Let this be our turning point. Let us prepare, let us teach, let us protect one another. No one is too small to make a difference. Together, we rise above the flood.
吃饱早点餐，你看嘛，到处都安居乐，深得很。深得很哦。